We might have made a really big mistake. There's such a learning curve. And the problem with this mistake is it comes with zeros on the end.
With this guy, you do take up 2 parking spots.
There's all of these noises that happen and I don't know what's what. We actually looked at the truck that is here at this dealership first. This is a big challenge.
We walked away.
We walked away from it.
And you park way in the back.
It's sucking it down in.
He's a pickup doggy. Good girl.
Yeah, and there's probably no turning back either.
Well, here's the deal. There is no turning back at this point. It's either like we got a killer deal of the century, or we got totally screwed on this deal. So catch you up a little bit on what's going on and what this mistake could potentially be and where we're at right now. So we sold our RV. You guys probably saw that.
All right. We're officially not RV owners right now. Won't last that way for long, but cheers to the next adventure. This is our little celebratory drink. Chick-fil-A.
At this point, it's been a little while ago. And then flew to Seattle, jumped on a cruise ship, toured Alaska, which was amazing, got back.
Is it our 49th state?
This is so cool and exciting. Like,
We're not
Alaska, you guys, this is our 49th state. 49 out of the 50 down. Actually, Ben and I have been to all 50 because we honeymooned in Hawaii. The kids, they're at 49, we're at 50, but you know, we're 49 as a family. So anyway, we're far from done RVing. Actually, we love the cruise, but the cruise did just go to reinforce how much we like traveling by RV as our primary mode of travel. My bed, my pillow, the whole 9 yards. So
If you know, you know.
for our next RV adventure, it's a 2-piecer. So first half is a truck.
Isn't that logical?
And because we don't do anything small.
No. Well,
We go big or we go home.
we didn't go as big as you could get.
Not as big.
We didn't
but
go
big.
dually, guys. We found a single axle rear wheel Ford F-350
Long bed.
Black Beauty. It's a Lariat. Black Beauty. No,
Black
we're gonna
Beauty.
call her Smoky, I think. But anyways, it's got the Lariat package with all the tech, the big screen, you know, all of the leather seats.
It checks all the boxes that Ben had. Like
Right.
I'm kind of a little bit, you know, like whatever. If it does the job, I'm fine with it. And I did want leather just because we have kids and a dog.
Yeah.
But Ben had his boxes and it checked
Yeah.
the Ben boxes.
I didn't want an XLT. I wanted it to feel like a car, kind of going down the road, all the luxuries of a car, right? CarPlay and, you know.
So here's the
Anyways.
thing. So we're working within a budget because we have a budget. If there was no budget, you guys, oh my gosh, right?
Yeah.
You all probably could agree with that.
If we had 15 grand more, we could have been in a different price point and it would have been easier to find one. But along the price range we were trying to find one, there's nothing out there.
I wouldn't say there's nothing out there.
Not
Let's
much.
just say that there's some out there, but then it's like
High
they
miles,
sell quickly. Well, they sell
140
quickly.
miles,
Like we found there's a few
40,000.
we would find, and then the minute we would like call to inquire or whatever, they were already gone and they were already sold. So it's a price point and it's a type of truck that moves fairly quickly once that it hits the market. We actually looked at the truck that is here at this dealership first.
We
and
walked away.
We walked away from it. We'll tell you more on that in a few
It
minutes.
had been here a long time for one particular reason.
Yeah. Anyway, and so then we looked at another truck, and that was just like really, you know, suspect. It had mismatched tires. It was a whole.
Sus.
It's very sus. So anyway, long story short, this truck had been here for so long. The dealership, of course, had our information because we had stopped to look at it. That they ended up calling us back like a week later and really made us a deal that then we felt like we couldn't refuse.
Well,
but-
we weren't in a hurry because we were still looking. We didn't need to get anything right away because we were waiting on this other half of the equation.
There's some exciting things in the works, so make sure you're subscribed because there are some very exciting
yeah.
things in the works. But just like anything, it's in process. There's some time.
You don't want to rush anything. We didn't have the emotion, so we just waited. and
You
it's funny.
had some emotion.
Well, yeah, I always have emotion. I'm like, I want it now. Let's do it. We wanted to offer them a certain price, and they're like, because we knew it had been sitting for a while, we were like, oh, we're not in a hurry. We're gonna go look at another rig. And the guy came out and was like, if you want to go look at this other rig, go ahead. I'm like, I was surprised because normally salespeople don't want you to leave the car dealership because they know once you leave, you're more than likely to find a different rig somewhere else.
Anyway.
But anyways,
Not in
we
this
left.
case. So that brings us to now. So here's where we are right now. We bought the truck. We brought it back because we needed to have a few things done, but here's the big problem. This truck has been smoked in.
It's a smoker truck.
It's a smoker truck.
Yes, it's horrible.
And here's why we didn't completely then like rule it out. One, they made us really kind of like the deal of the century. Two is because we did a ton of research. I actually have a background in the automotive industry, so I have a lot of connections, including some family members that are still in the automotive industry. And everybody's like, look, you guys can fix this. There's ways to fix it. There's steps and processes to fix it. This is a fixable thing. And if they're willing to make you the deal of the century, you guys should do it. So we did. The first thing that we did that everybody said to do hasn't fixed it yet.
All right, check out inside the glove box here. Nastiness. Ugh. All right, pulled the door panel. We got a little cigarette there. Blow that out.
This is where it could be a big mistake. We're picking it up now. We're going to take it home. We got a guy coming tomorrow to go to phase 2, and we'll see if phase 2 gets rid of the smoke smell out of smoky.
Yeah. Hey, have any of you guys ever had to
smoker
get
truck.
smoke out of a vehicle? What did you guys do? Let us know in the comments below. We're looking for some ideas. I'm determined that we can do this. And if we can do this, we've scored a pretty low mile truck. That's a 2022 Ford F350.
Then we really do have the deal of the century. And if
yeah,
not,
for a decent price.
then it's the mistake of the century.
Right.
I don't know what's going to be yet, but stay tuned because before this video ends, hopefully we'll have a consensus for you. We brought the truck home from the dealership. Got the leak in the sunroof fixed, which was what they were supposed to fix.
Okay, so I'm going to show kind of a before video here. See, the dash is like pretty nasty. I have a feeling we're gonna see some stuff coming up out of even the seats and the dash and everything.
We had a guy that we hired to come out and steam clean the entire interior because let's just say the dealership needs to teach their detailing team a thing or two.
Look at that thing. Dang, quite the rig there. Even got a little vent thing. What temperature does that get to?
230.
230, okay. So it gets nice and hot and completely extracts everything out. Put some dry ice in there.
And then, for good measure, we got one of these on Amazon. So this is an ozone machine. I'll actually leave a link in the description below because after we ozoned it in the steam cleaning, there is no more smell right now. So we think that we're good. Obviously, time is probably going to tell. But for now, the smell is no longer there like it was. And so we'll keep you posted on that. There also is a few more things we could do. There is something called a chlorine bomb that the guy that steam cleaned it said if we noticed any smell to call him and he would come back and he'd chlorine bomb it.
Suck on this, Rocky.
We do still have some more evasive maneuvers that we could use if we have to.
And the Friggy Fresh.
And we have a can of BG Friggy Fresh that's supposed to be here from Amazon today. So we have more that we're going to do as just preventative measures. But so far, pretty optimistic that smoky definitely does not smell very smoky. So the other thing is that we need to run into town because there's something we need to pick up. We've never used to have to worry about this, but now we have to worry about this. So we're gonna run into town and we're gonna pick that up real fast.
The only thing is, like with this guy, you do take up 2 parking spots and you park way in the back because it's easier to get into and out of.
She sure is pretty.
So the one thing that's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for us on this, right? You will be parking in the North 40 when you take the truck places, because with the long box, it doesn't fit. It literally will not fit in one parking space. So yes, I'm sorry, we're taking 2 parking spaces, but we parked out, we're out further. So, all right, let's go in and get this thing that I don't think we've literally bought this in our life. Never bought this in our life before till today.
That's a good thing.
Smokey's gonna appreciate it though. That's her name, by the way.
Smoky.
We think either Smoky or Black Beauty. No, right? What was the other one?
Black Betty.
Black
Bam-a-lam.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Black Betty had a child.
Not Black Betty.
Let's go. So here it is. We've never bought this before, ever. Because guess what? Our other RV was pre-def. And now we need def. Found out, we did a little bit of price comparison. Sam's Club is cheaper than Walmart. Costco, I imagine, probably too. So we're getting it here. Here we go.
Oh, and then if you hit 3 afterwards, it gets back door open.
That doesn't smell like anything.
No, I don't think it will smell. And then put the nozzle in first, and then and then lift it up, and I'll hold this in place, and there it goes.
When do we know if it's full?
Oh,
Oh, crap, it's leaking.
it's leaking.
It's on my hands.
But you have to lift it up, so I don't think it smells like anything.
So I have to tell you guys something real fast before we move on to give you another update on the truck. But I just got our latest issue of our RV Destinations magazine. Check this out, you guys. So in this issue, I absolutely love when I see this, and this is how it works out. But in this particular issue, they've got a whole write-up on
Looks familiar.
Washington, D.C., Virginia, Colonial, Williamsburg, Virginia. I mean, all of the places that we were just at. Mount Vernon.
George Washington's home.
And so, like, here's the cool thing. Like, those are places, like Mount Vernon, we had never been there before in all of our travels. And so it was a place that we wanted to see. And I just absolutely am still loving when I see those types of places in this magazine. And so if you are an RVer, you're an aspiring RVer, you're just a road tripper, or maybe you just really like this travel inspiration, right? This is something you definitely want to have like in your little travel arsenal. Really inexpensive with our discount code. So I'm going to put that below. You can also just visit gratefulglamper.com/RV destinations and get a subscription. And it's August. Christmas is going to be here before you know it too. So it's a great gift if you've got somebody that that really likes travel content too. The other thing I like about this is that you can also get it in e-format. So if you don't want something physical, I like something physical, but like you're more of a
iPad kind of guy.
Yeah, they've got an electronic version too. So one size fits all with this right here, but you guys definitely want to check it out. All right, this just came in. This is the magic in a can. Right here. I might need a knife to finish getting the rest of this out, but this is your BG Frigifresh. So this is the next step. As seen, it says kills bacteria and freshens air conditioning systems. I will tell you, this particular corporation, BG, which we don't have any sort of sponsorship or anything like that with them at all. My experience in the automotive industry, this particular company, everything's made in the USA. They're based in Wichita, Kansas, but they have one of the biggest research and development departments out of any like automotive chemical manufacturer that I have ever seen. And so this stuff, especially during like COVID, was huge because it's antibacterial, but it's also antiviral. And so especially for things like smoke smells, or if like you're somebody that suffers with like allergies or you're sensitive to air quality, this is like magic in a can. So
you just spray that in the
well, let's go do it. Let's go do it.
What do you think, Abby?
For use in automobile air conditioning systems, okay. Spray Frigifresh into the air intake vent. Hold can 8 to 12 inches above the vent while spraying 4 to 6 seconds. Make sure the spray tip is pointed directly at the intake vent before spraying. The recirculating system will pick up the product and the entire system will be deodorized in seconds. Get out of the car immediately. Frigifresh may also be applied directly to ashtrays and food spills in automobiles to eliminate odors from these sources. Well, there's no ashtray. Are you old enough to remember when they used to put ashtrays in cars?
And actually cigarette lighters that you push in.
Yeah, and now it's like everybody says the cigarette lighter, but our kids have no clue what the cigarette lighter is because it's always been a PowerPoint and not a cigarette lighter. So anyway, all right, let's go spray the magic. No key detected.
Oh, I've got the key in my pocket.
That helps.
Yes. All right, let's try this again. Okay, here we go.
Go.
All right, I shook it up. It's sucking it down in. The whole can or what?
No, 4 to 6 seconds and then stop. I always feel like this is hilarious because like this is totally, I know the engine's a little loud. Actually, it's pretty quiet.
It's very quiet.
It's so quiet compared to what we're used to on the Class A motorhome. Oh my God. Anyway, you know they say opposites attract, right? Ben's like, directions. Who needs directions? We don't need no stinking
I
directions.
don't call them instructions, I call them destructions.
Like, you don't need any directions. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone, literally. Read the instructions. You need to make sure you're doing this right, right? I can't tell you. Actually, there was one time, this is going off on a little rabbit trail, but we got one of those like assemble furniture things. Ben literally put it together like inside out and upside down because he didn't read the directions. He was just like, this looks like it should fit.
So I've got this one here, which is get angry and hit it with various tools.
And then we had to take it all apart and do it from the beginning. So
I don't enjoy putting those things together.
I'm gonna reread the directions here real fast. The recirculating system will pick up the product and the entire system will be deodorized in seconds.
Seconds.
Shut off the engine and the air conditioner after applying the product. Okay, we gotta shut it off.
Don't worry, I'm gonna turn off that sound. Okay, off.
Okay, and then it says get out immediately.
Get out. I'm out.
Immediately. Shut the door.
Immediately.
Don't return for 4 to 10 minutes. So
Okay.
set a timer for
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
If odors persist, repeat treatment.
Cool.
There's all of these noises that happen and I don't know what's what. Like, is
Yeah,
that supposed
that's
to be
normal.
happening?
Yeah, I think so.
What is that noise?
That's interesting.
There's such a learning curve, but this is good because, you know, we got to stay fresh, right? We got to be challenged. We can't get into the mundane. This is a big challenge. Speaking of challenge, babe, what's been probably our big challenge right now with the truck?
I don't know what.
Figuring out what parts we need for the
Oh yeah, the fifth wheel or the gooseneck hitch.
the towing.
The towing and the
So we've
ball.
decided we want to go with a gooseneck, like with the ball in the bed, so that we just have more room in the bed when we want that. And man, if you start looking online, it's really confusing really fast. So what have we been doing, babe?
We've been actually working with e-trailer, so they're really great because you get a hold of them and let them know what your truck you have, and they've been helping us get a parts list of all the things we need. Been looking at the different flip over balls and all the best setups that there are. I do like the flip over ball because then there's really nothing in your truck, no hitch that you have to take out or anything like that.
Or that's heavy. Like that's the other thing. The reason that we're choosing to do this is because our trailer's going to be a little bit lighter weight, which
Yeah.
more to come on that soon. So we don't need a heavy duty hitch. And that takes up a lot of weight in the truck bed too. And because I could just spill all the beans right now. It would be so confusing if we couldn't just jump on the phone with these guys at e-trailer and be like, help.
This truck didn't come with the tow package or the wiring or anything. As you can see here, it
The
just came
fifth wheel
with
prep.
Yeah, it doesn't have the fifth wheel prep. It doesn't have anything installed. So I get to do all that. That'll be fun.
But that's where, again, e-trailer, we could figure it out.
Yeah.
Us and e-trailer, man, we'll be able to figure
Get
it
to
out.
drill some holes.
We do have a page on eTrailer that is kind of called like On My RV. So as we add stuff to the truck, we will add to that page. So you can go to gratefulglamper.com/eTrailer. You can see what's all on that page that we had on our motorhome, and then we'll be adding a whole nother section of that page then for our fifth wheel setup.
Call it Fiverr.
What do you call it?
Fiverr
Fifth wheel,
setup.
Fiverr.
Learning
I'm
the new
curious.
lingo.
I'm curious. We know that we're gonna nickname the truck Smoky, but we don't know what we're
Smoky.
gonna nickname the trailer yet. So
She is so
let us know in the
pretty.
comments, what should we nickname the trailer? I'm curious what y'all think.
They haven't even seen what it is yet. So
I know.
how are they gonna name it if they haven't seen it?
Well, they know it's a fifth wheel,
True.
so there's
All right. What about Smokey and the Bandit?
the truck would be the Bandit.
No, Smokey, and then
I mean, that's what I'm
the
thinking. The
RV
trailer
will
would be the Bandit.
The Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Tell you what, partner, you keep this one for yourself.
Right, have a smooth ride, Mr. Bandit.
Thank you, partner.
I like it.
Maybe. You'll have to let us know. Here, yeah.
Where'd she go?
You recording? Repeat.
Where'd you
Are
go?
we literally walking circles around each other right now?
So,
Your neighbors
heck?
have a bunch of chickens.
yeah, they have a bunch of chickens and a rooster. Anyways.
Let me just catch you up a little bit after I fix my flyaway hair. So here's the deal. We were really hoping to wrap up this video with a nice, clean ending, smoke smell gone, problem solved. But as we got deeper into the editing of this video and working with the truck, we realized the story wasn't quite over. After detailing, steam cleaning, and even hitting it with the BG Frigifresh, we could still catch that lingering odor, especially in the back seat. That's when we decided to fold the seats down, and sure enough, the area behind them had never been touched. We even found leftover ash back there. So the next step in this saga is a deep clean behind those seats and setting off a chlorine bomb in the truck. Stay tuned, because this story isn't quite finished yet.